Yes, sir. Now let's get it cracking.
Yo, what up, man? Welcome to another episode of Jacking for fucking Toyz, güey. Ya saben quién soy yo, Pancho, güey. Este güey es pinche Isidro, güey.
What's up?
To another week of fantastic fucking toy hunting. All right, güeyes? Y con eso, güey, it's been a big week for me, bro. It's been big fucking weeks, güey. Para ti, Isidro?
It's been a rocky kind of week for me, güey. You know, I've been looking at some releases, and one of the releases that I saw that I thought was pretty fucking great, because I've never even known that they had toys of this, is one of my favorite movies, way that I grew up with, way. The Iron Giant, way. Fucking Super 7 is bringing out the fucking Iron Giant in two different, it's like this big, way. How many inches do you think this is, like this tall?
About 24 inches.
24 inches? All right, they're making two-way. They're making a clear see-through one, and then they're making a regular one. I've seen Iron Giant toys before, but they're like the ones where you get, yeah, the plastic ones. These look to me like the other one's gonna be like a shiny kind of, not metal, but I don't know how to say that kind of fucking plastic. But it's gonna be shiny though, and then they have another one that's see-through, and they're also dropping a Krang from the Ninja Turtles way. Yeah, it's gonna be a see-through Krang and then a regular Krang too. And these are Super 7 way. They still haven't said how much they're gonna cost, bro. And I'm like, I have a feeling they're gonna be like close to $100, way. That's what I'm thinking, bro. I kind of want to put a pre-order on it, but I'm not 100% sure. But Iron Giant though is one of my favorite fucking movies. That's not a Disney movie, right? Iron Giant. No. That's ¿cómo se dice? DreamWorks movie, right?
I don't know. You nunca fui a fan of the Iron Giant. Nunca tuve.
Oh, yeah. Shit. When I saw that shit, I was like, damn, I got to get on it. But like I said, they still haven't said when it's going to go for pre-order, but they're bringing out a pre-order for it, güey. Y luego también, güey, people are going nuts over this Spider-Man, güey. De los pinche Marvel Legends, güey. It's a fucking emo Spider-Man, güey. Dude, people are going fucking nuts for it because he's got the whole black suit on. The whole black and silver suit on. Tiene la hair, like I said, todo sideways. He look like a fucking from My Chemical Romance, way. That's fucking going crazy right now on Twitter, bro. And I'm like, damn. It looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie. The packaging looks really nice on it too. It kind of reminds me like of Marvel Select packaging. But
I feel like the new fucking, it's like the Amazing Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse is like they're more sculpturing it to the new generation of kids, way. Okay. Like you see the guy como Spider-Punk y todo eso así, like I look at like they're trying to get the younger crowd. Ya los old heads como nosotros que siempre andamos colectando. Motherfuckers that collect fucking Marvel Legends are gonna still collect them. Y que ahora los miro como que lo están haciendo más for like this new generation. Como la edad de mis nephews y todo. Like try to get them back into the buying of the figures and shit. Porque yo miré el que me enseñaste and I was like, this is pretty fucking lame.
It looks weird. I don't know. But I don't know why it's like, I don't know why people go nuts over that shit. I think it's because it's.
Well, you also can understand this new era, more new people. They're trying to get everybody into this shit. The more that people buy, the more people fucking they get involved, more money they make.
That's true.
So I think they're trying to get all the younger crowd, because todo the young crowd, no matter what, dude, 17, 18, 15, high school kids, todo, like you get the new generation coming in where they waste more money. Como yo la última wave de que he visto que son de los, I think, retros, legends. I haven't liked none of them, but I seen people buying them like a motherfucker. Like I haven't liked the Miles Morales, todo eso.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of it, pero se ve que sí se está vendiendo porque I see a lot of people looking for them and shit, you know.
Hell yeah, dude. Like I said, and Twitter's going off with that because, like I said, it's just I think it's because of how it looks unique to me, bro. Like, cause you haven't seen a Spider-Man like that, you know, especially like all blacked out like that. Like it reminds me more like he has to be like in a rock band almost. That's the thing, but. Those are the two releases that I've been seeing, and a lot of people have been talking about those, especially the Spider-Man one. The Iron Giant one, though, I really want to see, like, I want to see the glamour shots to it, because I still don't know, like, what's going to come with and all that. They just announced that, you know, it's going to come out, the clear one and the regular one, but they still haven't announced, like...
Why clear one?
That's the thing. I don't know what the clear one means. There has to be a meaning to it.
Or something?
Could be.
But I see like Super 7s always does that shit, like clear or glow in the dark. Yeah. That's like the new wave of things. Like that's why I don't fuck with Super 7s a lot. I think they're too expensive, too overpriced and shit.
Hell yeah.
And that line is always like, I think I had enough of the turtles with Super 7. Like I think that turtle line with the Super 7s, they don't know where the fuck they're going. It just, they hopefully other turtle fans, people will buy it. That's it. You know? Me, honestly, I believe the Super 7 is an overpriced line.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. The only thing about Super 7 that I like is the detail that they put into the characters. I like the detail, and then they also put, to me, I could be wrong. They also put a lot more. What is it called? Like little features on for your character. So like more swords, more hands, more hand molds and stuff like that. That's the only thing that I like about Super 7. But then I also look at it like, when am I going to use 4 different heads?
Well, like, that's what I say. Even with the legends y todo, cuando me dan como, I just unbox them, go check out the TikTok way. You know what I'm saying? King of the Pecados way. I go like, I never use these fucking hands. They give me like 6 pair of hands and shit. Like, well, 3 sets of hands. I'm like, what the fuck? I never switch these fucking hands. To me, I just think the hands are too much. Way. I'd rather give me something that actually came out of when he was wrestling, a fucking chair, something, or next to a fucking t-shirt or something. Way can give me. I think the Super 7 también is overpriced. It's put una screaming head skull, and 2 pairs of hands. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck I want all that shit for? You know, that's what I believe.
Yeah, so that I'm like I said, I'm hyped about the Iron Giant one. I really want to see more glamour shots about it, and I want to see what else is gonna come with. Because if it's just gonna be the Giant just by himself, it's like, I look at it like, it's kind of okay. But I think what they should do is they should put the car that he crushes towards the end of the movie. They should put that, and they gotta have the Twinkie in there, bro. They gotta have the Hogarth Twinkie in there, bro. And then they also gotta have Hogarth, because like that, I think that would be badass. But the Spider-Man one, I saw it. I saw some glamour shots on it. It seems kind of simple, just other than the hairway, and that's the only head mold everybody's going crazy over, is that fucking head mold. But I mean, hey, people like different shit, bro, and people go crazy over random stuff that they never had for their characters.
Con eso, güey, yo, pinche ahorita, güey, como te digo, güey, it's crazy with the fucking Mattel, güey. Hay un chingo de new fucking releases and fucking action figures, güey. We've been going banana, güey. Sí he encontrado unos, güey. Ayer encontré, güey. I was up there fucking like an hour away from my crib and shit. Encontré the new NWO pack, el de Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan, and fucking Kevin Nash. But the only fucking thing I'm tripping about is, man, this fucking price tag is fucking ridiculous, bro. Y dice un guy, it was funny because we put it on the Facebook group and shit. It was, hey, bro, you could get it online for $70. Fuck that. That's still a lot of fucking money for 3 fucking figures, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. Cuando lo miré, el price was 70. I think it was 73, 74. And I was like, God damn. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That 3-pack is fucking awesome, bro. It's sick as fuck.
When do you, like, because, like, sometimes I look at the toys and I'd be like, does this justify worth $75?
No, I don't think so. I think I've overpaid for some stuff. I paid $100 for some figures, but it's something that I know I can't get no more. Like something that was like 10 years old that I know I'm definitely not gonna get away. Okay. But are you telling me right off the get go? I just think all these companies are pushing to see how much were you willing to pay. And the fucked up part is like recycle character after character. Como NWO is going bananas. Otra vez. Hulk Hogan is every fucking line está Hulk Hogan. Fucking los pinche legends, way. Those fucking Monday Night Wars, way. Any fucking elite comes out, Hulk Hogan. Ultimate Warrior. Fucking NWO, everybody loves fucking NWO. Everybody goes fucking crazy for the NWO line. But it's like, God damn, how much are you more pushing? I'm gonna wait till it fucking go clearance, bro. I fucking loved it, but I was like, nah, I can't see myself spending almost $75 to $80 way. Like, no mames, way. Next thing you know, fucking any pack is gonna be like $100 way. I gotta draw the line, bro. I thought $50 for that was straight, $55 way. But now you're asking for like $75 for this fucking figure way. And I'm telling you, wait. I don't know if this one's gonna go on clearance. Hopefully it does, wait, because I've been seeing everybody's hitting up. They're like 7, 6, 4, 5. The most I've seen is one guy said he had found 12. Yo encontré, I think 6. So I'm hoping they stay there and not a lot of people spend the 70. Como cuando salió el CM Punk, güey, de pinche, ¿cómo se llaman los de AEW, güey? Mm-hmm. I think they're called Supreme. At first it was, oh shit, everybody got to get it. But then you saw, they were like 13, 14. I seen Pentagon. I thought, which I won another one, the Penta, way. I seen like 24 of those motherfuckers and shit. So I feel like they know what they're doing. They're mass producing this shit. Hopefully they stay away. Como también I think cuando era, ¿cuál era el otro? El Aloha Dynasty o cómo se llama? I don't know which one. It was Rocky Maivia. Pinche los otros dos. Ahí se quedó todo el día, güey. So I was like,
that was the one in that like light brown box, right?
Yeah, like the Hawaiian theme one. And okay. I'm like, bro, they're staying, güey. Ahorita está el Bautista pack. I think they call it the Legacy pack. I don't know. Pretty much, cada quien tiene ese Target, güey. Those motherfuckers are staying. I see them every day right there. I mean, in Target le bajaron, güey. Now it's like 60 or 50 something. Because, Bro, I remember they put a price tag of 75. Ain't nobody fucking with that shit, bro. It's just too damn fucking expensive, güey. Y con tanta chingadera que ahorita está saliendo, güey. It's like back-to-back weeks, güey. Ahora ya salieron, everybody think are hitting up the greatest hits, güey. Que de pinche Monday Night Wars, which, fuck, I gotta get that Diamond Dallas Page, güey, with another shirt.
Is that a new line, greatest hits for Monday
Pretty
Night
much,
Wars, no?
yeah. Everything now is getting a greatest hits, way.
Okay.
I greatest hits, ultimate, greatest hit, fucking elite, way. I think it's more a way of more money, way. Pero este greatest hit, way. Yo compré el greatest hits de pinche Eddie Guerrero, which I got right here. This is the greatest hits, fucking Eddie Guerrero, which I love that I was able to cop. But I go like this. Now everything's getting a greatest hit line. It's just another way of money. If I find a character that I really love, like Eddie Guerrero, I will get the greatest hits. Right now, the one I really after way is the Diamond Dallas Page, way. That's the original, I think, shirt he came out with, bro, with the hair and everything. That's the only thing I want for Monday Night Greatest Hits. I don't buy them all. I ain't trying to build all the fucking figures because it's like, it's bullshit. Como aquí, güey, I'm gonna fucking build this fucking bigger figure que es Vincent. Fucking, it's NWO and I gotta get them all. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm just gonna buy the fucking parts, bro. To tell you the truth, I don't even like the figure, way. But I go like 75 is just too much. I'm gonna hold on to it and shit. Pero lo único que ando buscando ahorita the Monday Night Wars, the greatest hits is fucking Diamond Dallas Page. Probably the Bret Hart, but I'm not too sure about the Bret Hart, güey. Pero con todo lo que ha salido, güey, is a lot of fucking money out of your pockets.
Bro, I noticed that with wrestlers, bro, it's like they don't give you breathing space, güey.
Well, right now I think que ya se acabó porque it's like every quarter que miro, güey. Pero the Legends, güey, the Legends was sitting there for a long fucking time.
Okay.
Ya no, ahorita ya va a salir la otra wave de Legends and shit. Pero I think Target te da con un bigger break, way. Pero Monday Night Wars, way, man, that's why I fucking hate Walmart. I always tell you, I hate fucking Walmart because the distribution, way, vale verga, way. Pero I been dando breaks like I told you, bro. Ahorita, everything's showing up at Ollie's, way. I gotta go Ollie's right now after this shit because a lot of people are fighting this Monday Night Wars at Ollie's now. They fighting a lot of elites at fucking Ollie's, way, so that gives you a break right there. Pero at Target, like I told you, wait for it, and that's what I'm gonna be waiting for, way. Pero saying that, encontré otra pinche wave, get happy that I grabbed them all, but now I'm getting pissed off at Walmart for another fucking reason. Every single fucking box or every figure que I find at Walmart, they always come with fucking damage, way. They're all fucked up,
It's like
bro.
somebody stands on top of the whole box,
Yeah,
way.
it's like, damn, bro, they beat the shit out of the box. I'm trying to be in box con esta Monday Night Wars, but now with the boxes, I feel like I gotta fucking open them because they're fucking pieces of shit, bro.
Well, I've noticed that with all the Monday Night Wars that they've been releasing. Well, that you've been finding at Walmart, a lot of them have been getting crushed, way.
Yeah, como the pinche line is the Build-A-Figure is Golga. I think it's called, man, I can't remember that shit to tell you the fucking true, way. Con el primero, way, is the British Bulldog, way, con su original fucking gear, way. Que ese es el WWE, way, is Raw September 25, 1995. After a slugfest against Undertaker in the main event at Raw, the British Bulldog beat the Dead Man with help from Men on a Mission, way. Career highlights: Intercontinental Championship, World Tag Team Champion, and your European Tag Team Champion, way. From Manchester, England, height. Damn, man, I always thought British Bulldog was big as fuck. He was barely 5'11", way, 260, way. Finisher, running power slam. I like the British Bulldog. I was not a big fan of him, but I know my big brother was, way. But I like this. It's the original British Bulldog, how I remember him, way. I don't remember him cuando se puso la pinche Heart Foundation gear. Yo, este es the British Bulldog. I found out, man. Y aquí está with the old school WWE logo, güey. Monday Night. Como te digo, güey, esta caja, güey, está más o menos, güey. Es okay, pero tiene sus putados donde quiera, güey. A veces, güey, digo, man, así los harán, güey. Así los pinche la gente que fucking salen on the line. But this one, I always love the WWE logo, güey. This one is the tricky one que I never seen him hardcore Hawk, way. I can't remember him, bro. Honestly, I can't remember him at all, way. Pero está chingón el figure, way. I think I gotta go back and check him out, way, because honestly, bro, I cannot remember. I don't know if he was an ECW or qué pedo, way. Se llamaba Hardcore Hawk, way. Mira, it's WCW Nitro February 1st, 1999. The hardcore icon debuted the only way he know how, wrapped in barbed wire, beating people with kendo sticks. Before calling out Bam Bam Bigelow, güey. Yeah, it was ECW champion, ECW tag team champion, güey. No me acuerdo mucho, güey, but I do remember the fucking, I think it's called the fucking, let me see. candlesticks. I still remember it, way, pero no me acuerdo mucho, way, porque it was like the era between ECW and WWC, way. So I can't remember him too much, way. Yo siempre pensaba que era the Sandman, way, but I can't remember him that much, way. Pero cuando salió, I was like, shit, I was trying to figure out. I think I gotta go back to the YouTube channel and look up his matches, and I'll probably remember who the fuck this guy was, way. But it was part of the Builder figure. You know what, dude? I told you, if I could get him at retail at todos, way, I'm gonna pick up the single person at every fucking line, way. Porque luego, me agüito, way. I feel like, man, I fucked up and I should have picked it fuck up, dude. Y por eso I picked him up too, way. Pero aquí está, way, with the old school WCW logo, way. Está saliendo and everything, way. It's just tripping me out on everything. Kane and Undertaker, Kane. I know they're the heavy hitters, way, but it trips me out because I think every single fucking line, way, está saliendo too many, way. And I get bored. It's like, oh, another one. But este es el fucking legendary suit que quería, way. This is the legendary Kane that I know that I wanted, way. So when they introduced him on Monday Night Wars, way, he was a heavy hitter, bro. When there was that time, him and Undertaker, they were heavy hitters. And this is the suit I really like, way. That was fucking Kane, way. Raw, June 26, 2000. It was a slobber knocker when the Big Red Machine and Undertaker usually destroyed the World Tag Team Champion Edge and Christian, way. Kane, este way is parts unknown. I remember because salía que también the Undertaker from parts unknown and shit. Height, 7 feet tall, way. No mames. Weight, 323 pounds. Finisher, tombstone, way. This was an era between Kane and Undertaker. It was so fucking dope, way. You'll be like so fucking excited when you used to see these two motherfuckers go at it, way. And I was like, man, este pinche suit, way, sí está chingón, way. I like it. It's the old school Kane that I remember. Luego fue year after year, way. He started switching up a little bit. And then when they took out his mask, that shit broke my fucking heart, way. When they took his mask, and I never knew, way, he was actually bald. The hair came with the mask, way. So there was always the hair in the mask. I never knew that he was fucking bald, way. That's the shit that tripped me the most, way. When they finally showed up, he was a bald dude like me, dog. I was like, what the fuck? Pues aquí está. This is the legendary suit. And the last of this fucking wave, which this was the man guy I was after, way. This motherfucker, bro, man, encontraba todos estos ways over and over and over, way, pero nunca encontraba este way. Is the fucking icon, way. Booker fucking T, way. Con el fucking, I think it's the WCW Championship belt, way. Este way, I was so desperately trying to look for it. Este es el chase también en este way, pero it's with the white pants. I'm not gonna find it. I gave up on the fucking chases, way. This right here, bro, cuando lo anunciaron, I was super fucking happy, way. Guess 9 December 29, 1997. Booker T rise from the tag team specialist to single and started when he defeated Disco Inferno for the television championship. Career highlights: World Heavyweight Champion, WCW Heavyweight Champion, United States Champion. From Houston, Texas, height 6'3", 256 pounds. Oh shit, the finisher, the Harlem Hangover, way. I was super excited when I found this motherfucker, dude. Like I told you, bro, I'm trying to get the chase, way, but I can't find the chase nowhere. Every time I find a good deal on the chases, way, él y su carnal, the Harlem Heat, way, it's like 300 miles away from my house. Like, what the fuck? And nobody ships this shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? Y si lo compro locally, way, se pasan de verga, way. But I was super happy when I found this one. Then I found these, way. But I found this bad boy right away. Y luego este, way, I don't think it's circling a lot, bro. I don't see nobody finding them. And if they do find them, way, people find them all fucked up or le quitan el WCW belt, way. That's the shit, bro. You grown motherfuckers keep stealing stuff, way. And I'm telling you, these fucking stores are starting to get rid of you motherfuckers. No, not rid of you. Getting tired of you motherfuckers. Because they're talking about probably putting them up front, way. Porque ustedes, way, son unos pinches rateros, way. And keep fucking swapping figs, way. Como ahorita le enseñé así yesterday, way. Una lady was selling the slap wristbands de los championship belts, way, at $10 per each, way. No mames, way. You get them for $3.49 and you motherfuckers trying to flip everything. Like, come on, bro. Esas bands, way, miré también also a fucking dude, way. If you know what I'm talking about, son los que enseñé mi video de TikTok, way. You slap them right here. I guess the ultra rare one is the Undertaker one. Motherfucker went on the fucking Walmart, way. Ahí está circling around on social media and opened every single fucking. Viene como un mystery. ¿Cómo se llama? En una little bag.
Mystery bag, yeah.
Yeah, y luego está como... Está chingón, güey, porque lo tapan todos con, like, white paper all around.
Oh, so you don't know...
So like, you don't know what the
really
fuck it
can't
is.
See, yeah.
And a motherfucker went and opened like 20 or 30 of these motherfuckers just to look for that Undertaker. And I go like, what? You fucking piece of shit, dog. At first, I never want to collect them, but now I want to collect them out. But I see that you fucking animals are taking them all and trying to flip them in every fucking little stupid con you go to, way. But after that, way... right now, wrestling to me is my major part of fucking wrestling is todos tus güeyes ahorita, güey. Which I'm pretty fucking happy with, bro. Pero también le dije a Ciro, fuck the $75 price tag. Es así, güey. I can't fuck with it, güey. $75 price tag, güey. Está cabrón, güey. You know, güey. And I was like, you know what, dude? I love these fucking collecting these toys, way. But if it comes down to it, like I did with the Funkos, way, I'll shut that shit down, bro. Like straight up. I go back to fighting. I still got a lot of shit that I love, way. Como Street Sharks. I still got a lot of things that I want to collect, way. The Gargoyles NECA collection, way. Esos también I wait for those bitches to go down in price. Because I feel like those are so expensive that people just wait on it, bro. You find those everywhere for $20 now.
The shelves are always filled with NECA stuff, bro.
They're trying to fucking drop the price on those motherfuckers. Those motherfuckers are expensive as fuck, alright? Con eso, güey, yesterday, güey, we woke up late as fuck, but we still hit the fucking flea market.
Still made it in time.
We still made the fucking flea market, güey. Ya saben todo, güey. Well, we hit flea markets everywhere. We waiting on the Wolf Market, but it's usually the fucking Kane County flea market, way, which was pretty fucking dope this time.
You know what? Yes, it was. It was larger this time. It had more vendors, and you know what? I actually liked the vibe this time, way, because it wasn't too cold and it wasn't too hot.
It was pretty fucking warm this time.
Yeah, so like I said, there was a lot of newer vendors that I saw, but the thing is that I didn't like, bro, they didn't have not as many toys this time.
No, it's not a lot of toys, way. You find here and there, way. It's more fucking around, more fucking like older people stuff, like fucking glass, pinches platos y la chingada. You go like, what the fuck? But you do find your guys here and there, way. You know, and I told Ciro, there's a lot of guys, pero como le digo a Ciro también, like, I already know them because we're waiting for the big time show otra vez at the end of this month, which I tell Ciro sometimes it's not a big show no more because it's overpriced shit, dog. Yeah, you know? But I like going to because it's fucking awesome just going to see that
plus,
shit.
You also learn new things, bro. You also get to see new things you never seen before. Like, you know what I saw yesterday for the first time that I never knew that actually was a thing? Naked girls on matchbooks. Some dude was selling them for 50 cents.
Matchbooks?
Yeah, for their matches. You know how back in the day they used to use the little matches to light up their cigars and stuff? They had naked girls on them.
Oh shit!
I did not know that shit. Yeah, so I was talking to the guy that was the vendor there, and he was telling me, back 80s, 70s, and all that, back in the day, I guess like what do they call it? Like lounges and stuff. They would have them there, and they would have them. They would just have to have naked girls on the fucking little matchbooks, and people would take them and buy them, or they would get them for free when they would buy cigars, shit like that. I was like, that's pretty dope, bro.
That was pretty fucking cool. Le dije así, you know what? I love going to these flea markets, way, but I really love the Wolf one. Because you get better deals, way. There's a lot of people. I good vendors todavía, way, pero como te digo, way, everybody's overpriced and shit. Like, we saw a lot of Power Ranger stuff, but it was overpriced like motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
I wanted this fucking watch, but the dude wasn't budging, and it was triple the price. I was like, I could have gone on eBay and get the fucking better price. I told him, no mames, way, I could buy it on fucking eBay, way. But I like going there, way. At the end of the day, way, after Ciro me bought a fucking coffee that, goddamn, probably was the greatest coffee I ever drank, way. Eso sí, way. It was a Nitro Crow brew.
Dude, that shit woke me the fuck up,
that shit got us fired up, güey.
Okay.
Lo único que I didn't like, güey, que no me dieron de perdida poquito ice, güey, porque luego se calentó.
Oh, yeah, it got warm
And quick. I was like, what the fuck? That shit got me jacked.
I'm not gonna lie, though. Without it having any sugar, that's the first coffee I actually finished.
Hell yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? Le dije a Ciro, yeah, we went the last round because we actually went there late. It was open to like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. We got there like almost at 1, huh? Or at 1.
Yeah, we got
and
there.
And I told Ciro, man, we got to rush through this bitch. Let's see what we find and shit. Luego, después del café, I was feeling jacked, way. And I told Ciro, man, we're fucking jacked, way. So we finally ended up in this booth, way. I wanted to buy some Goosebump stuff like VHS y toda esa madre, but God damn, that motherfucker was overpriced. Luego me encontré unas cosas de como retro gaming, güey, de Super Nintendo y toda esa madre. The one that I'm really after right now, que I told Ciro que I never thought about it, but I want so bad, way, is WrestleMania, the arcade game. I don't know if you ever played that shit.
I have never seen it or played it, way.
That was my favorite game on Super Nintendo.
That's on Super Nintendo?
Super Nintendo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's got that Razor Ramon, Bam Bam Bigelow, Doink y toda esa madre, güey.
Oh,
it's como, I feel like it was like the Mortal Kombat before Mortal Kombat. Güey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was like just fighting and shit like that. I really want the WrestleMania arcade game. So I said, fuck it. Where am I going to get it? I know it's in Super Nintendo, PlayStation 2.
Oh, they got it for PS2?
Yeah, and I think Sega Genesis. I always thought que lo tenían in Dreamcast, but no está in Dreamcast. I looked for it, and I looked at Google. I think it never came out of that. But I always wanted a Sega Genesis because of Street of Rage.
Okay.
Esos güeyes, the original Mortal Kombat, the Street Fighter. I feel like those games are the original ones on the Sega way that I really enjoy.
Oh, the fighting games.
Yeah. I like fucking Sonic, but I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest fan of fucking Sonic.
No, yeah.
The movie was fucking great. I ain't gonna lie. But I told Cito, man, I'm looking for a Sega Genesis. I think my last 3 systems are Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and what's that regular Nintendo NES?
Yeah, the NES. Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm contemplating with the PS1 and the PS2. I don't know if I want to get those. But there's a lot of games in the PS2 way that I want to play.
Like which ones?
Como Twisted Metal.
Yeah, Twisted Metal's fire.
¿Cuál era el
were you a Rayman? Did you like Rayman or no?
Not really.
No, okay.
Piche, hay otro game que I can't fucking remember. What was it? Oh, todos los Taken games.
Hell yeah, dude.
Which I want to buy, the old school ones. I think I bought one old school one, I think on PS3.
I think Soul Calibur. I think Soul Calibur's on PS2 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Or is that a GameCube only?
No, I think it's on PlayStation.
It's on PlayStation 2? Okay.
También está en Xbox.
Okay.
Ese es el que compré el otro día, Soul Calibur, con Spawn.
Okay.
You know, but I was like, you know what, dude? Eso solo que still I want to get, como Sega CD, I still want to get that one. Pinche, and I told Cito, man, but I gotta go for a good deal, güey, porque también está cabrón gastar mucho, güey.
Yeah, dude.
And at the end of the day, güey, usually people don't know, güey, me and Cito tag team motherfuckers down, right? I said Cito, güey, because Cito looks like the big fucking dummy, güey, you know what I'm saying? And he's like the warm bear, and all, like, oh, Cito's super nice guy. Me and my eyes, I call him a big dumbass, you know? And I said, Cito, go first. And Cito said, like, I don't know, Pancho. And then he told Cito, said, you gotta spread your wings, Pancho. So I went in that bitch and I talked to the guy right off the back. They said, you know what, dog? I'm gonna lay it down. At first time I was contemplating how we're gonna negotiate.
How you were gonna negotiate.
And I said, fuck this shit, man. Tell me what's the least price on this bitch. What's the best price you'll take it? He said a price. I chopped it down and we agree with it. But you gotta be careful with flea market motherfuckers, dog. You see how slick that motherfucker was?
Yeah, he tried to be slick with the game.
He tried to take the fucking game. And I was like, wait, hold on, buddy. Hold on. Where's the fucking game? And like, oh, no hard feelings here.
Yeah.
He was acting, it's right there, bro. Give me the fucking game. Those motherfuckers are slick, bro.
Yeah, he tried to take the game out of the game system.
Yeah, and I was like, cuando he was going to give me the shit, he gave me the system, y luego como, mira, look at the game they play. Oh, this guy don't got a bag. Quita el pinche juego, güey. I'll show you right now. We end up actually buying the fucking Sega Genesis 16-bit. Cito, I never knew what the fuck a 16-bit meant hasta que Cito me dijo, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, it's a different, ¿cómo se dice? The speed of the game way. There's different bits. There's, I think, 8-bit, 12-bit, and 16-bit. The 16-bit came out to counter with the Nintendo 64. Yeah.
So I didn't know hasta que Cito me enseñó.
It's faster.
I guess it's faster, way. It's a little dusty, como te digo, but we're going to clean it up. Aquí está el Sega Genesis, way. We're going to fucking clean it up, way. Y luego, way, I thought he was only giving me because I searched this shit. Sometimes los controllers son los que tan caro. I noticed that every system, their controllers, or the OEMs, way, are really expensive. And then he surprised me. He said, here, buddy. And he gave me a fucking Ziploc bag like we're dealing cocaine.
Because at first we thought it was just the console itself with the 2 controllers.
Yeah, he gave me a Sega Genesis way. I want to figure out, le digo, Cito, why this one is red way. Nos dio one controller. Then he gave me another controller.
I want to know, like,
what's the difference between este way que está blanco y este está rojo. So he gave us 2 fucking controllers.
Yeah, he said one is older than the other. He just didn't know either which one was the older one.
I think we're missing something. Oh, I think el power cord.
Yeah, power cord.
Power cord. Y nos dio que también
the antenna thing.
I don't know where.
The thing that goes to the antenna.
Well, I don't know where we left it.
No?
I think so, no?
Yeah, I think it was just 3 bags, no?
Yeah, 3 bags.
Yeah.
Probably we got to get the cables in the back.
Yeah, I
don't know. So. I think we do have them somewhere because he said we could put it up right now and we see that it works.
Oh, okay.
I probably left it or somewhere. Somewhere along. Yeah. Pero lo que salió, güey, I'm gonna show you what he did. He also gave us the game Eternal Champion Sega, way. At first I thought it was fucking Blade on this motherfucker. Fíjatele.
Oh, yeah.
I really thought it was fucking Blade.
I thought it was Golden Axe, bro.
So, yeah, he was like this way. Y le digo, oh, let me give it to you. I don't got a bag. Y la chingada. And he goes like this way. Y lo pone en otra pinche mesa. Y cuando ya no está, all right, bro. Y le di los pinche el dinero y todo, güey. Now I'm figuring out, güey, sí nos dio el fucking... No, sí nos dio todo, güey, ¿da?
I think he did.
Well, ya saben, güey. Nos dieron el AV pinche cords and shit. Yeah. And then, no te digo que he just went like this. Yeah, I don't got a bag. You guys want to take it like this? Y me los dio así, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? Where's the fucking game? He like, oh, no biggie, no me lo dio. It's right there, motherfucker, me lo dio el güey. Like, I really want to buy the fucking WrestleMania arcade game, güey. And I think the Mortal Kombat, the Super Nintendo, those are the big makers for me, güey. Tú como en Sega, ¿qué quisieras jugar, Cito?
Sega? Mortal Kombat, probably my number 1, and then Sonic the Hedgehog. I got to get all the Sonics, bro.
The Sonic's a big thing,
I love Sonic
is a big thing. And I noticed, güey, que ahorita que miro, güey, There was a lot of big games before it became like a household name. They came through the Sega Genesis way.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit, I didn't know. I'm going to search more because I remember.
And also Golden Axe and Power Rangers.
Oh, Power Rangers. That's the main reason que le dije así, we should buy the fucking Power Rangers way. Porque le dije así, way. Man, I don't know why, but I remember the Power Ranger game and fucking...
On which one? On the newer system?
No, on the Super Nintendo was super fucking dope, way. That fucking game on the Super Nintendo was fucking raw as fuck. Y otro que también que yo no sabía que había en GameCube, way, it was fucking Power Ranger Dino.
Oh, Dino Thunder?
Yeah, Dino Thunder lo encontramos ahí, pero Ciro always like a cheap ass, never wants to buy nothing. He's like, bro, well, you buy. Like, come on, bro. Waste the $10 fucking, bro. Why you being a cheap ass motherfucker?
Actually, it was $5.
Actually, you see?
It was
see,
$5.
Like, why? I know when Ciro's trying to be cheap, he's like, why am I going to buy, dude? I'm not even going to play, dog. And I'm like, Ciro, just tell the people that you're a cheap-ass motherfucker, way.
I'm a cheap motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, you see, how hard was that? And I was like, all right, bro, pero si sabes qué, güey, quiero los original Power Ranger games, güey, que I want to play on this one, güey, el fucking, como te digo, WrestleMania Arcade, güey, Street Fighter y pinche Mortal Kombat, the original way.
You know what other one low-keys are dope? The fucking X-Men games.
Oh, yeah, I see the
X-Men games,
you know
bro.
what's crazy, güey? Que now it's going to be hard for me to go.
Why?
It's only three buttons, güey.
Yeah,
like.
Bro.
What the fuck? Y estos controllers, güey. It's crazy, güey. También pinches light and cheap as fuck. You know? Compared to the things that now, bro. God damn, you look at gaming has gone a fucking long way, bro. It's like so amazing con las cosas que son ahorita, güey. You're like, como, honestly, güey, I don't even know what all this shit means.
I don't know what that 10...
I think this is for fucking headphones, güey. It's the headphone jack.
Oh, a headphone jack.
It's this reset.
Okay. And that's turn it on and off.
On and off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I tell Ciro, like, damn, it's crazy because cuando salió esta... I remember still that day, the Sega Genesis, ese día, güey, I said it before, güey. My cousins got the Sega Genesis, the regular one. I think that was how it came first.
Okay.
And I think people were starting to complain, so they made it like con ese 16-bit. I didn't know that shit came. I remember the other one. And I told Ciro, this crazy. They got the Sega Genesis and I got the Super Nintendo. Man, with Killer Instinct, bro, puta madre. It was fucking... I remember that me and my cousin always together, way. As soon as they got their Genesis, I got my Super Nintendo. I said, fuck this, dad. Let's go home. Fuck these motherfuckers. Ellos pusieron el day, way. I got home, man. I put my shit on, bro. We never seen each other for like 3, 4, 5 months, way. They were playing their shit. I was playing my shit, bro. You know, when Yoshi World came along, way, or Mario All-Star, way. Mario All-Star is probably one of the greatest fucking games, way. Mario All-Star had everything, way. It was... Yoshi World and Mario All-Star way. That's all I think right now. That's all I need, bro. Those games were super
even when
dope.
Donkey Kong came out, bro. Donkey Kong swept crazy, bro. When it came out with the regular Donkey Kong, and then they came out with Diddy Kong after that, bro. People were going nuts for that shit, bro.
Man, honestly, bro, I was never a fan of Donkey Kong, like the games.
For real? You never?
I was never a big fan. I was more into like Mario Kart, toda esa madre,
okay.
I'll play that shit for days, way. But I was never a fan of like Donkey Kong. Like, I want to play so much Donkey Kong. Por eso te digo, Sega Genesis nomás son for 3 games que quiero, güey. And just for the feeling that I want to have every single system, way. But hay cosas que I'm not gonna buy, way. Like como un Atari, toda esa madre. Like, okay, I'm straight, bro. I'm not gonna hook it up and be playing beep, beep, beep.
My first game system was Sega Genesis, bro. It was gifted to me from my uncle. Yeah. And
which uncle?
My uncle Mondo.
For real?
Yeah. It was the year before the PlayStation 2 released. He ended up giving me his Genesis, bro. And I think at the time, I believe it was like, he gave them to me with like 5 or 6 games. And I know one of them was Madden. Yeah, one of them was Madden.
Yeah, Madden was the shit.
One of them was fucking, ¿cómo se dice? X-Men.
I want to play the original X-Men game, bro. Honestly.
They were dope. And then what other ones did they have? Sonic. I know one of them was Sonic. And then... I believe one of them also was Golden Axe. That was when I first got introduced to Golden Axe.
I don't know what is Golden Axe.
The Golden Axe, you're just you can either choose between, I think it's three fighters, which is a girl, one's a guy, he's got an axe. Well, the girl has a sword, I think, and then you get to choose like he's like a mage or something, but he's a midget. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you get to choose between those 3 and it's like it kind of reminds me of, because you know how the Ninja Turtles game is played for the Sega? It's kind of like that concept. But just back in the day.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
back in the day. You get to choose, like, there's also a level where you could jump on, like, a lizard and use the lizard to attack and shit. So it's got a pretty good concept. And it's low-key, like, I honestly think it's one of the top 5 games up there for Sega.
I think Street of Rage is probably my number one game.
Okay, and then I never played that. I never played
Street of Rage or probably fucking WrestleMania, the arcade game. I think those were the shit. Way con Donkey, the Undertaker, Razor Ramon with the Razor's Edge way. I just think that those were super fucking amazing games and shit. You know, como te digo, when we started the retro gaming, it was just like I think it is to bring us back to like our childhood years, bro. Porque ahora que ya estás más grande, güey. Como que vale verga life, güey.
Hell yeah, it does.
Es puro pinche trabajar y trabajar. And I think some of this shit brings you back to like that. Well, es como te digo, is you make your life however you want to feel, you know? But es como te digo, those days like not giving a fuck. Remember when you used to get a holiday off where you had 3 days, güey?
Like
it was nothing but Cheetos and gaming, bro. Pizza on Friday because my dad would always buy us pizza on Friday. Fucking play all day, and I hope that my brothers didn't eat the pizza, way. But God, this one a big pizza duraba for 2 days,
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Now it's fuck, I ate one in one fucking sit down. And I remember when I agarraba cold pizza. That's why I used to love cold pizza. Me iba para abajo in my basement, way, puro fucking gaming. I was playing like 20 seasons of fucking Madden, way. So I was like fucking, or quarterback club was the shit.
And it's crazy because this was all before the internet hit.
Yeah, before the
internet hit, bro.
Like I told you, bro, I never started online gaming till I think COVID, way. Because in my time, I never played that shit. I remember kids would talk about, you know, there's also también PS2 with a fucking South Park game.
Oh, yeah, the South Park games are dope as fuck, bro.
And I tell you, I remember,
Chef's Love Shack, that shit was dope.
And I remember telling people like, damn, bro, it's fucking crazy way. Like, everybody used to talk about when it started online gaming, but I never was into the computer. Now that when I remember when everybody started playing online. And I think the original game, if I'm mistaken, it was también Zelda, way. When everybody started playing Zelda online, I was like, what the fuck is Zelda, way? But I never liked Zelda. Zelda reminds me like I'm playing Pokemon on my regular Game Boy, way. Like, I can't fuck with those games, way. But in esto de retro gaming, I tell you that's the most, like, I like it, way, because it brings you back to the original fucking characters, way. The characters, like, holy shit, I understand what the fuck is fucking South Park. Como ahorita, güey, ya pinche, como ese pinche stupid game que flop so bad que tu brother está chingue.
Anthem?
Yeah.
Like, when it came out, bro.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this piece of
I
shit?
forgot what the other one was. There's another one that came out a couple years ago. I forgot what it was called. But it flopped to it like really bad. Cyberpunk.
Like,
yeah.
What the fuck? Y estos games son OG, way. Like the OG Wolverine, way. La chingada. Lo que sí estoy excited, hopefully they've been announcing que va a haber otro pinche Fight Night, way. Que es con pinche de boxing, way. Como salió, I think Undisputed con Canelo y todo, but I think it had a lot of problems. I'll still play. I haven't played it, but I think it's only online gaming. Okay. Pero están diciendo que a lo mejor EA Sports va a sacar otro. And I have been seeing a lot of shit and reading up on it. Que a lo mejor sale otro, way. Hopefully it does, way. Pero the original, I think there's a Bernard Hopkins game on Sega Genesis, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll look it up. I'll probably check it out.
Isn't there a Mike Tyson one too?
There's a Mike Tyson Punch-Out, pero Mike Tyson sued them. So le quitaron el Mike Tyson Punch-Out. Nomás es Punch-Out now.
Oh, for real? I did not know that shit.
Mike Tyson sued them for using their fucking name and shit.
Damn.
Pero sí está todo el character, pero it used to be Mike Tyson Punch-Out.
Damn,
and if you get one of the original copies con Mike Tyson Punch-Out, way, they're worth kind of pretty penny. I don't know how much, way, pero sí vale. Y luego ya nomás salió Punch-Out, way.
Damn, that's crazy. I did not know that they ended up getting sued for that shit.
Yeah, Mike Tyson sued them, but they're like, fuck you, motherfuckers, you get this shit for free. Pero sí, way, también, some of the baseball games, también they're pretty dope, way, bro. To me, baseball and basketball and all that shit is like so repetitive. It's like the same shit.
Well, yeah, because I still remember like the Madden that my brother, when we used to play it on the Sega, it was like the same fucking.
Oh, you know what's the other game that I do? Place. I also want to play on this shit that I played it on my fucking little Emernick. ¿Cómo se llama?
Which one?
Que compré on TikTok.
Oh, I forgot what it's called.
It's the Lion King and the Aladdin game, bro. Those bitches are fucking good, bro.
Those I heard are pretty fucking dope.
The Aladdin game, way, is fucking dope, way. Don't knock it till you play that fucking game. The Aladdin game was super dope to me, bro. Then I'm like, what the flying fuck? I will fucking play this game all day.
And I think
the Lion King.
And I think also they also came out with, if I could be wrong, I think they also came out with Castlevania.
Oh yeah. También ese way.
That one was pretty dope too, bro. That one, I like the whole fucking running through the castle, going against like fucking skeletons, shit like that. I love that shit.
Yeah.
But the Lion King though one, that shit was fire.
No, the Aladdin game. I played the Aladdin game. That shit is fucking fire. Wey. Yeah, bitches. Como la ve, güey. Pinche cero miedo, güey. And guess what? Ray Phoenix hizo su fucking, ¿cómo se llama?
Su debut or what?
Su fucking debut on SmackDown, way. Este Friday, way, came out, way. Shout out to my boy Nick, hooked me up with the Pentacero fucking, oh shit, la hice mal. Pentacero miedo mask and shit. You know I was cheering out my boys, dog, but I need them to go get the fucking tag team champions, way. ¿Cómo te gusta la máscara?
That shit looks bad as fuck, bro.
It's good as quality. Yeah. When he motherfucking surprised me with this, I was like, all right, bro, we think we're going too fucking wrestling, too real, dog. Y le digo así, I'm ready to fuck motherfuckers up with this mask. Bro, I don't know how the fuck they wrestle with these masks, bro. Está caliente acá adentro, güey.
Well, you got a big old, like...
Yeah, bro, it's hot, bro. Yeah. I didn't see, bro, I don't know how these luchadores, güey, like back in the day, like took it so serious que they'll walk around the streets with the máscara, güey. Biche, that was real leyenda luchadores,
they had like real leather, right?
Yeah, like mask? Real. Yeah. Rey Mysterio is done by some famous Japanese guy que le hace todas sus máscaras, güey.
Oh, shit.
And I go like this. But, man... If I ever could go back and I ever own a big fucking place, like a big house or big thing, but I will buy original fucking máscaras, güey. I think the details on the masks, güey, are super dope. Esta, como te digo, imagínate la real one. I know Penta sells like legit, que él tiene, güey, they're like $300, $400, güey. I go like, they're badass, güey. La de nueva de Rey Fénix, güey, con like salió, because I don't remember that mask que tiene Rey Fénix. I think they switched it up for fucking WWE, güey. I'm like, man, that one, he came out with two, una se la quitó. Y se quedó con la otra y le hizo así. Y luego tiene como un, like, como pelo de caballo así, like, down here, and I was like, that shit was so dope. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When he made his debut on SmackDown, oh, man. It feels so good seeing Rey Fénix in that motherfucker, bro. And he goes, like, cuando empieza y le hace. Y lo mira, I'm like, first of all, diamond cutter, bro. All right? But you could do it, Rey. It was super dope seeing him there and shit. Ahora, como su carnal dijo, the best ever. I love it when your brothers go like this, bro. I believe Penta's going to be a bigger than Rey Fénix. Even though back in the day in AEW, I feel like Rey Fénix was bigger. But I feel like Penta is going to be way bigger. I think Penta's going to be up there way. Porque they push him so hard. The mask is so dope. His character is so dope. Mm-hmm. The mask is just beyond fucking crazy. That I feel like Penta's going to be that guy. I think Penta could be that guy like Rey Mysterio, way. And I feel este picture Rey Fénix is going to be big, but I also feel like Penta's going to be bigger, way. And I love that cuando su carnal, güey, le pone, le hace the best, the greatest, y mira su carnal, way. And it was super dope because they were being fucking dicks, way. They put freaking injury time so he couldn't come in con Penta, way, because they're saying that que they wanted it to break together, way, como as a tag team. Pero como este pinche AEW started playing those games, well, which, hey, all they're right. They had him on the contract. They added the injury time, so he was gone for almost a fucking year, way. And they added like a couple of months and shit, but finally he came to WWE, way. Hopefully they put him like Penta. They're pushing him so hard. Hopefully Rey Fénix también, they pushed him so fucking hard, way. But it was super exciting, way. Como te digo, way. I don't know how these motherfuckers fucking
wrestle that shit all day.
Wrestle with la pinche máscara, way.
They're fucking constantly sweating in that bitch, bro.
Dude, if you join the WWE, way, will you wear a mask or to face?
I would probably just do my regular face, bro, because I don't think I'll be able to breathe in a mask all day like that, bro.
Nah, I think it's something magical about having a máscara, way. Like, it gives it another...
Like a personality?
A personality que se mira bien chingón. You're like, you know what? Esta está tan chingón, way, que I'll rather fucking use it, way. And that's what I look at it. That's why I always like face paint. I always like, oh, ¿sabes qué?
Yeah.
Talking about that shit. You know who's going to come to the C2E2, way?
No, who?
Este pinche... Matt Hardy, way. And the Hardy Boys?
Yeah.
They barely announced them and shit. I think they were kind of weekend guests. C2E2.
But did they say what day he's showing up, though?
No, I don't know, okay. But they just added it to the C2E2 lineup. Matt Hardy. Y como él y su carnal apenas también, they joined the TNA. They're the tag team champions.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, shit, Matt Hardy. I wouldn't fucking... Honestly, I probably fucking would go just to see them. I was not a big fan of the Hardy Boys, but they're legendary themselves, bro. Cuando Jeff se ponía la pinche, la paint y todo, güey, that shit. I'm a sucker for paint, güey.
Okay.
Con la paint face, güey, con la pinche máscaras, güey. I think it always adds something so fucking special that you want to see.
It gives it more flair to the character.
Yeah, even when Finn Balor salía con todo, güey, pinche todo blacked out, I'm like, damn, that shit looks fucking raw, güey. When I see Rey Mysterio, güey, fucking raw, güey. Como te digo, güey. The only ones that are missing, güey, that I wish the WWE will bring out, I always say it, way, and I'm gonna keep saying it until see this podcast and give me Conan, Juventud Guerrera, todos los Mexican guys, La Parca, all that shit. I don't know. You tell me, motherfuckers. También mire que pinche, ¿cómo se llama? Triple Lucha Libre is coming back. I seen El Vampiro come out. Y también se enseñó, I think that's the new Parca. Hopefully they bring that shit back because we missed that shit. We need that fucking wrestling back, güey. Entonces, güey, even when fucking Rey Fenix walked in, güey, se hizo su little rope jump en la pinche on top of the fucking ring. En la línea, güey.
Yeah.
Okay, they're like acrobatic as fuck. He jumped on like, yeah, that's what we paisas bring to this shit. I was so excited for that shit. It was a great fucking match and shit. But hopefully, wait, if I ever join the WWE, way, I'll go in with a máscara, way. Straight up.
More mask face paint or more face paint mask?
Nah, máscara.
Mask.
Una pinche máscara bien chingona, güey. Se mira bien a toda madre, güey. Y con eso, güey, you already know, güey. Go follow Jackie for Toys on Instagram. Go follow Slim Fat Podcast on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Go follow the fucking... Subscribe to the podcast on fucking Spotify, way. You remember, way. Hit subscribe, way. If you want to see the YouTube videos, way, the Jackie for Toys y Slim Fat, go to Slim Fat Podcast on YouTube, way. Y ahí vas a ver todos los pinches videos, shorts, fucking episodes
blogs.
Of Jackie for Toys, blogs and shit. Y con eso, way, go follow us on Instagram, Jackie for Toys, and fucking Slim Fat Podcast on Instagram. All right, way. Peace out.
Peace out.
Cause it's my hometown, this my hometown, this my hometown. This my hometown, this my hometown. This my hometown, this my hometown. This my hometown, this my hometown.